try that again. Hello Internet, this is Terrazil, and I will be streaming the second attempt, or my redo, at the Byzantine Challenge, which is the single-player Byzantine game where I will attempt to reform the empire, doing without lucky nations for the Ottomans, nor with player bonuses with me, so should be fairly interesting. This will be officially my 5th attempt. This will be my 2nd attempt at a broadcast. First time I did pretty good, but eventually all my neighbors got angry with me and exploded, or imploded. So we're going to attempt this again and see how well I can do. So away we go. I'm going to do my semi-standard, which is start forming using one diplomat to form marriages and alliances, while using the other to attempt to placate the Ottomans for as long as possible. Not really easy, considering that they not like me very much. So go here, go improve relations, and immediately go on like Moscowy. And alright, so I've got some work to do to get Moscowy to a point where they are willing to treat with me. Actually, here's what I'll do. That would take a little bit longer. Care tolerance. I need some good potential alliances here. We'll try alliances with the other empire. How's that sound? Improve relations over there. Meantime, get ourselves alliance with Wallachia and Bosnia. I would say Serbia, but when you try to ally with all three, oftentimes what happens is you end up having to pick between. But if I go with Bosnia and Wallachia, they'll both fight with Serbia, and I won't have to worry about them as much. So we send them there real briefly, just to get enough for the alliance positives. Mission: save the Greek people in Epirus. We have our enemy. Prestige. Let's see. Save them. Epirus. Alright, what we'll do, we're gonna do the long-term goal, improve our prestige. No marriage from Wallachia. Agree. Let's see what happens here. Crank this up. Alright, so I screwed up on that a little bit. That's gonna put me behind because I forgot that it drops right away. So I'll wait till the new year to stop improving, and Ottomans have warned us. Right, in the meantime, I can build 2 more troops, so I will build 2 knight regiments. Find these. Alright, stop improvement. Oh, well, apparently. That's interesting. In that case, we'll just keep improving relations till they will. Let's go over to Austria. They're a really big gamble, but getting an alliance with the HRE should keep the Ottomans a little more wary about going after me immediately. While they fight Albania. Let's get it. Oh. Bosnia. Still not. Thing to. But that would probably. That should get us heavily in the favor of the alliance. There we go. Alright. So next month, we'll make an alliance with them. See what happens. Sometimes I get lucky and the Mamluks go to war with the Ottomans fairly quickly. But it doesn't always happen. I've also gotten lucky in that I've had Crete, Naxos, Rhodes, and Cyprus all get rebels and defect to me. So I hope for a little luck in that regard. Our next alliance over here. Marriage with Athens. Start working on getting these guys right and properly integrated. That'll give me a nice boost in power. Moldavia is Orthodox, but Moldavia is controlled by Poland. Poland might even be a smarter target than the Emperor. It won't take nearly as much effort, so we're going to improve relations here in Poland. See if I can't proclaim guarantees on all three of these guys, and maybe that'll get them to not fight each other as much. So that's going to be an extra 13,000 right there, which all three of them together, plus me, couldn't beat the Ottomans, plus Crimea, plus Algiers, but could at least fight the Ottomans while waiting for bigger help to come. And they're at their cordial, which means they'll help me defend, but they don't love me, so they're very unlikely to help me go on the attack. Really be nice is if that personal union with them in Lithuania pops up, because then that makes Poland truly fierce. And if I can get lucky enough of that with them as an ally, and I guess Serbia actually is not going to possibly ally with me whatsoever. That's fantastic. Alright. Apparently I missed my window of opportunity. So, let's see, who else could I possibly... Too much. Maybe Aragon? Just wait and we hope that their wars Albania, which probably will take long enough. But it's going to be a joke. Alright, we're going to get some galleys. They are the key to sea down here. Alright, well, so it's 5, 12, 15. It's about 18,000 right now to bring against the Ottomans, should they attack me. It takes some work to get these guys to love you. Alright, still for royal marriage. Only another major Orthodox power made me a rival as well. That's fantastic. Ouch. England, I've seen this happen a couple times where in the midst of the 100 Years' War, the War of the Roses hits England hard. Worry about advisors right now. So they only sent 11,000, but we all know they've got another 14,000 hiding out there. Bunching their insanely huge fleet. I'm hoping for buddy with Aragon, because they'll have Naples. And Naples has a equally impressive fleet. Be the only chance I had. Often what I'll also try to do is to fight Venice over control of Naxos and Corfu. And now they have the vassalized Wallachia. Well, okay. So their missions will at least... Looks like that mission... keep them somewhat... Attention somewhat off of me. Maybe long enough to get these things up and running. Chance is still pretty slimmed. So we're gonna see. I got lucky in my last playthrough tonight. I did get this triumvirate, but that started to break down fairly quickly, but it did help me beat the Ottomans the first round. That's the problem. Orthodox. Your players far away. Find out what happens soon enough. $12,000 there, 5,000 there. That means about 17,000. That's their major fleet. They're now at war with Georgia. Just them? No, it's the Crimea and the Achiolni. See, that's the problem, is they got these guys as friends. Let's see. Just see what I can see. Just waiting it out, so to speak. Now Mamluks are now war with Cyprus. Ah, they just want to conquer it outright. Alright, well. Biggity dog. Is at war with Ragusa. If the Emperor over here goes to war with Venice, usually it's a good time to take provinces back from them. Taking Crete, Axis, etc. Okay, that one's taken up. Poland. Well, another year or so and maybe they'll be amicable, which should be about how long it'll take them, plus a little bit of time to conquer Georgia. Both enemies with Serbia, so this might help me diplomatically. One of my enemies. I'm not going to make the Ottomans my enemy yet. I'll do it once we're actually at war. That will start giving me a ticking counter, the enemy of enemy counter, which is really nice. And trying to see who else. Wallachia. Oh, Ragusa now. Not about to waste time trying to form an alliance with power. It's gonna be very interesting. Without player bonuses, I'm really not sure this is possible solo. I mean, the Ottomans are just that strong. But with the right alliances, never know. I'll be taking a huge hit. I'm probably going to try and go maybe 2 or 3 over. Excellent. Just try and over-ally myself, as it were. Maybe if I get enough of them come to war with me, I can just... Patient. I'd really love to get the Emperor. See just how much rougher it would be to get bed with him, so to speak. We'll continue to wait and see. That one's almost to a good spot. Georgia is actually large enough that they'll probably take a while. Or they actually won't because they are fully occupied. Haha! I'm just glad they don't have City of the World's Desire, because that puts them chiefly looking at me. They'll likely go up against Georgia, and then probably Kandar. What's this war over? Crimea wants Georgia. Okay, so they're helping the Crimeans. Oh god. Independence is guaranteed by Lithuania. That means Lithuania is probably going to start conquering them. Poland, how are we looking? Access from Genoa, sure. Good, we're getting there. Aragon also getting closer. Wonder if relations over time guy might help. I'm gonna lose some money. No, I'll lose it, but I'm not gonna be making as much money for a while. We'll see if that speeds things up at all. Who are their enemies? Hungary, the two. I definitely can see myself making Crimea. I mean, although they're both enemies with Hungary. I made them my rival. I would get Poland and Aragon on my good side. You know what? I'm going to play the diplomatic game here. They're going after to make enemies of Hungary. Old saying, it never hurts to suck up to the boss. Well, Poland is going to be quite literally the boss alongside Aragon for a while. So in about a year, that'll definitely, or a year and a half, that'll tick up to the full plus 20, which will be quite beneficial. Let me check out diplomacy. Close. Cusp. 2 more months and Poland should be ready to pop. Right now, 0 Patriot. I think they use harsh treatment, but eventually Patriots start popping. Alright, well they're lucky enough in that they've got a high stability on their side. They've got good Republican tradition, so Crete probably won't pop for a long while. Rhodes used harsh treatment, otherwise they've got a really good percentage chance to pop there. Same Cyprus, a decent chance. Once the Mamluks take it over, that'll be even a better chance. And might ramp up their hostility with the Ottomans because they'll finally share Sea Province to. Oh no, they've already had Sea Province. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting for the Mamluks to start beating up on the Ottomans. I think Poland now be ready, and how close are they to willing to alliance? Well, we'll see. Alright. Ah, damn it. Ouch. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that for right now. I did that a month too soon. They're gone. I'm also going to wait a few more months. Or wait another month. Those two should be quite a bit of firepower, so to speak. Allied with Tripoli. And even with Aragon and Naples, we're still talking pretty dangerous because I'd have to wait troops together. Of course, I could go off of the old enemy of the enemy. With the Mamluks. That would go over. Byzantine. By Venice. No time limit. No idea. Sadly. Very little chance of ever popping any kind of rebels. Marriage? Can we do an alliance yet? No. Aragon. Guys. What should we do an alliance? Oh, so cool. Just gonna put more. Two. Try a little bit of finagling here. Makes them like me more. Oh man. What I have to do is I'm gonna have to save up some money and probably send them some kind of a gift. Get an alliance with them. Perfect. This could be Poland, which is glorious. I'll have to use money to butter up old Aragon. Alright. So that gives me a solid ally, but again, they're neutral, so they'll at least be willing to protect me for a time. That's not a good sign. It's gonna take me a lot of money to get them on my side. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do. Get Aragons liking of me more. +3, but it won't be enough. I don't know if I can get Austria liking me to do it. Hard to try. For now. Probably my first idea will very most likely be defensive ideas. That's just gonna help super big time when they actually do attempt the attack, which they will. I don't know, maybe quality? It's hard to say. I definitely am going to take quality and offensive at some point, just so I can get the total of 25% discipline, combined with the Byzantines, give me 135 discipline, and that is just absolutely necessary, especially when you're fighting someone who has 31,000 men. Possibly send at you. Oh, at least they're cordial to me now. That's a good thing. Yeah, I think the longer you keep your relation status high into the positives with them, the more likely they're just to slowly start shifting upwards. Fire gun so close. Very tempted to just take out a whole crap ton of loans. Just to get enough to send Aragon and Gift to get their alliance. Let's see. For now, I should be focusing on maybe Venice, much smaller target. Yeah, integrating Athens, another big step. If I can get Austria on my side, I can almost guaranteed destroy Venice. Josh, there's gonna be another one of those. Where are the improving relations? I don't know if it'll improve enough. Find out in time. Now it's just patience. Waiting and hoping Ottomans make one big mistake. Or Georgia. I can get Serbia, yeah, sure. Call to actions. Can't get across the Ottoman, so well, I will help my ally. Duty bound to assist. And this might help make them love me. Although that alone, they may not need my help. It's gonna take a long time. knows? Maybe an alliance with the Emperor's my future sooner than I thought. I got one way or the other. Actually, this might be beneficial. If I can get provinces from Serbia. I didn't take control of the wars, however, so Bosnia might they might peace out with Bosnia. Chance. Big thing with the Byzantines. Expanding fast as you can. Getting more land, more power. You can hold them off, but eventually you will come to blows with the Ottomans. Guarantee. Although, hey, they're not allied with the Atkielnu anymore. That's beneficial. By 3 ships. I want to be able to transfer my whole damn army at once. Getting there. Might have been wrong. Maybe I'll be able to get of marrying with the Andy. Let's see what I'm capable of even getting from Serbia. You gotta be kidding me. It's good at least. This might work out to my even greater poopy. And this is bloody military showed up. On home, boys. Getting Axis and Corfu off of them, though. Fantastic. Oh shoot. They don't lose anything. Come on. Take their morale. Might be a bad idea. Oh my god, that was an awful idea. Oh, whoa. I'm in much trouble now. Destroyed my army. Alright, well, I need to build. Why a piece out of this? Ready if I can get out of this. Now, Serbia. Alright, fleet, get over there. Alright, boat. Hold the line. Pause it, see if we can get out of Serbia. Oh, just have a bunch of money. Oh, they've got. Oh, damn. Oh, if we could have won this war, I could have made them my vassal. I was stupid and went after them. You know what? I'm gonna. Not much of a save scummer, but I am definitely gonna try and reboot and see if I can't rally. If I can at least get them as a vassal. See how many armies they were being willing to wield, and I apologize to whomever is watching. Enjoy reloading, but everyone makes mistakes. Just before I made the mistake of foolishly attacking them directly. Feet want works for me. That up. I like to always know when I'm in truces and when they expire. That jazz. Well, let's get the ships over there. Oh boy. Almost to the point. And doesn't look like it's gonna. What if I do the olds? Not enough. Crimson Naples, more troops. Wonder if I remember in EU3 if two nations were fighting for the same target, they would end up becoming hostile. Wonder if that happens here. The day survey says shy of the money. Nothing more I can do. So it looks like that was a wasted effort. Well, not wasted, it just wasn't a successful effort. Guessing this is gonna be even more impossible. The big blue. Well, let's work on Moscow then, shall we? Who are their enemies? Kultur, Lithuania. Alright. Enemies of Novgorod. Squeeze. Begins the next attempt. The next friend. This one should hopefully be a little easier, seeing as they're Orthodox. I highly doubt I'll get enough with Serbia to make them a vassal, but if I can at least get Zeta, another sea province, that'll give me the ability to get more ships, more troops, give me a little bit more power. And I'm sorry, Bosnia, for bailing out on you, but I had to look out for what was best for Mother Greece. Damn. Get a lot more allies now. Kosovo falls, they should be more willing to at least give me Zeta. Now they've got Pretender Rebels, especially. What your game is there, Bosnia, but that's what it is, I suppose. You know what? Prestige rebuilds. Naturally. Well, apparently not for the Byzantines, because of uncontested cores all over the world. Alright. Let's see what I can negotiate from Serbia now. Man, almost enough. If it wasn't above war score, I could actually make them a vassal, but you know what? Right now, I am interested in sheer numeric superiority. Or, territory. Can't speak today, I apologize to everybody. Alright, so first things first, let's get to Corin. And a little harsh treatment. There. Also, hello to FFJ Sartor. Welcome to the stream. I will attempt and respond best I can, but as you can see, things are just getting interesting here. That immediately increase me by anything. Good. Give me one extra ship, one extra troop. Once I core them and then culture core them, it should allow me much, much more. Time back to improving relations with how's Moscow's relations looking? Excellent. Should definitely be able to get Moscow a royal marriage. They're small enough. Now, next time I fabricate a claim and wait 5 years to go to war with them on my own, and offer to vassalize Wallachia. Well, that probably won't happen. So I'll probably end up breaking at some point down the road. No, Venice got Ragusa, unfortunately. Greek drifts. Treatment. Dang. Serbia on the run. If the war with Venice, that would have been super helpful. We would have probably been able to crush Serbia. Alright. Next goal. Start getting independence. Maybe that's how I can do this, is support their independence and then gobble them up. Nom, 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 nom. One. Pretty good. Slightly questionable again, though. But it is what it is. Byzantine Lunga. Hey, Orange Stray Cat. It's been a while. Welcome back. Alright. Just gonna sit here for tight for a little bit, make some money. Hear a little noise in the background. That's me. I had the air conditioning, which in the Pacific Northwest means I have a fan in the window. Let's see. At least I secured the alliance with Poland. It's pretty stable and solid. I can improve relations every now and again, and hopefully I can pop them up to kind. Will actually help me in offensive wars. Ooh. Serbia. Been so good there, Buck. Aww. A new king was crowned. Wow, they just... all their units just disintegrated. At least Bosnia didn't lose anybody to them. Slowly coming along. Still not sure what tech I want for, or what idea group I want for. Religious would be kind of helpful, so would defensive. Diplomatic would also be good. Getting the extra diplomat and the reputation later, or the relations first, allowing me to hold more treaties without penalty. Right now I'm 2 over. All in all, very good one. Espionage trade might not be too bad. Thought about that. Showing discontent to try and get more Greek patriots to rise up. Destroy the Ottomans for me. This would be probably the first nation I've played where the espionage tree sounds really useful. And they'd also give me an extra diplomat through that. But it takes admin points, and I'll be trying to hoard them as much as possible for tech. Although honestly, I think military tech's the only tech I should really be overtly concerned with upkeeping heavily. Two more years and I'll have cores here in Serbia. Should almost... no, 2 more years after that before they're up, so... might go to war with them, but I'll probably try and take them and go into Wallachia. Give me some nice strong presence. Squee love me yet? They are now neutral to me. Still neutral. Royal marriage is starting to look easy. Care so much for me anymore. out separately. Really couldn't give up Fahuki. A little bit back to improving with Aragon. If I can get a treaty with these guys, I'm happier. I don't think I have enough money to get the plus 25 for sending gift. I probably need like 100 plus. Smart. Continue. Limit. Do it. Okay, glutton. Really think I might just sabotage tree. Much sense, especially considering a revolt around here. I mean, if these started popping, oh my god. If I didn't have to fight for all of these, I would be fantastically happy, although I highly doubt rebels would succeed on the Ottomans on their islands. This is the only place I see rebels having any chance. They view me with distrust. I've done nothing but honor my allegiances and take right for the taking, Aragon. Not. It's actually been peaceful, and sometimes I forget right now that I'm in single player, so we're just gonna crank up the time. Violation. I remember Pentarch Authority does maximum. Actually pretty handy. Loss of tax would affect me so much. You know what? Let the Holy Church be for right now. It's Pentarch Authority. I get special events. Proclaim to guarantee Aragon. Oh, so close. Alright. Now. How much positive I can get? 75 ducats. Oh, what the heck? Be enough. Oh, come on! So not fair. Hard by heart and soul into that money. I can do. That was at war to start ticking off. Yes! An alliance with the great power of Aragon. How cordial. Alright, Moscow. Viewer status. Yeah, we're not. Get some. You'd think their willingness to marry would be higher since they're in a region. Same as having an heir, I guess. Could it be? Oh my sweet lord. Mercy. Orthodox zealots. Ah, but that army is going to destroy them. To war now, I would be the one getting destroyed. Just would anybody? No, yeah, no. If anybody came to my aid, I would consider it. No one would come. So I'm afraid, my friends, assist you. But know that your efforts are appreciated. House Lancaster wins. Up, yep. Sorry, rebels. There's not enough of you. Yeah. One day. Wow, I did not say to support the rebels with that much money. That's a dirty lie. And back to preparing you for integration. Oh, it's on the cusp. God. Blah, 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 blah. It reset? Ah. Weak claim. Weak. Desperate, bitter hope for personal unions. Ooh. Up. Alright. Marathons. Good. 4 years and you'll be ready to... Alright, how much? 75. Perfect. Guys, will be good. And let's get some claims fabricated, shall we? And back to speed. 32,000. That's frightening. Acknowledge? Military! Fantastic! Alright. Like militia. Oracle Road. There's no way for the Byzantines to never be at peace with... Not that I ever would. I'm going to kick them from here to Kalamazoo. Venice is taking over Cyprus. Stick. Venice, your day of reckoning coming. Remember that. Just crank a bit. Treaty should be expiring very now. Okay. And Serbia insulted me without any allies. That was a bad idea. Frickin' frack. The Ottomans. Block you would help. Welcome, Mythstorian and Geek of Gears. Chat. Get this royal marriage, we'll see. Alliance with the Russians. Hey, manpower. Money on other than country. Actually. Oh, royal marriage. Predicted, I'm 3 over, and yes! Lions time! Scary Russian monster bear. Alright. Question and ideas. You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of use for Navy at the onset, so maybe I could... Diplo tree? This could only be helpful. Diplomatic ideas it is. That's nice. All of these benefits are nice for what I'm going to try to do. Byzantines. As nice as military ideas would be, I am not going to be able to afford to sacrifice military points for ideas for a while. That'll probably be one of my later ideas. Lions and bam! allied Muscovy. So now I have three pretty good allies. I have Aragon, Poland, Muscovy, then two not as good, Bosnia and Wallachia. One is in Athens. Oh yes, I was guaranteeing Austria. Oops. Probably not. Guaranteeing a relation point. If I can get into a royal marriage and an alliance with Austria, then I'm pretty sure the Ottomans won't even think about touching me. If everybody came to my aid, which I won't. Talking 39,000, 30,000 from these guys, Austria. Poland would be the most likely to immediately come. Wallachia might help. I doubt Aragon would send any forces over Naples. They sent a good amount against us here. What I'd have to do, really, is declare war, probably gain military access through Hungary, and sit here until reinforcements arrive, and then join them in fighting any Ottomans that attempted. Which would be glorious. I mean, I'd love to get into a fight with the Ottomans and start freeing some of Greece. Especially Greek province here and actual Greece proper, so I don't have to do any culture conversion. Change religion and Epirus, so that's be a pain in the booty. There is something we can do. I'm actually also going to try and get my mercantilism up. I usually don't, and I eventually want to control the Mediterranean. I become big, scary Byzantium. Ottoman peasants. The rebels I'm hoping for. Still have allies. See about Austria. I don't think the marriage is going to happen. Stop improvement, and then I will revoke my guarantee. Stop getting that Diplo point. Sorry, kid. You're just too pricey for me. Them's the breaks. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. You want it to. That's the best I've got for walking. Want more? Bad. Poland's not in a major war. Alright, so this is going to be the big risk. This might require another illustrious safe scumming situation. Try going balls to the wall first. That don't work out. Byzantium. Ottomans in a war right now. Earliest warnings would wear off after a while. Oh, does it? Oh, it does wear off. Oh, I could wait 7 years. See, question is, can I live 7 years? guy Frank. And as soon as it goes off, before they can warn me again, if I can remember, I'm going to try and go after Serbia. The rest. And we shall see what happens from there. Really waiting for Austria to get off its butt and go after Venice, but they seem to be occupied, literally, by Western affairs. Also, I do apologize if anybody is chatting in the chat room. My interface is showing none. If not, don't worry about it. Obviously don't have to chat. I just want to let you guys know I am not ignoring you. I am trying to dutifully alt-tab, keep track of any conversation going on. If you have any questions about my playthrough, EU4, myself in general, or, you know, you just want me to answer the mysteries of life, feel free to ask. I don't like the answers, but, you know, I'll give them to you. Field infantry. A buddy of mine gave me a good 4-to-1 ratio advice for building stacks, which is for every 4, basically always have twice as many infantry as you have horsemen, and 4 times as many infantry as you have cannons for the most optimal, because cannons, if you have too many, they'll start replacing units in the front lines during the battle formations, and then the front lines cannons will get instantly slaughtered, so it won't be as use. The more you have, the less use they really are. And horses you want at 50%, so if you have to split stacks, you still have more infantry than horsemen, and keep that really nice cavalry bonus. Ah, hello Dimitri Fox. Glad to see you, my friend. Always a positive contributor to that chat. This guy, tell you. Play tanks with him, thinks he's great. Clearly, I am the better player. I just have worse stats and a lower victory score and, you know, fewer hours, but I know I'm a better player. I mean, I am. No, he's actually pretty good. He's many players I would never want to pilot against. And the resident chuckle hut of my chat room when I'm streaming. Such as on last Sunday? A hilarity of me and some other people trying to 4-man an elite 5-man dungeon on Secret World. I say hilarity because I think we died well over a dozen times. On one boss. Like, we got there, no problem. Died once on the way there. Died on that boss well over a dozen times. Pretty sad. 7 years, I gotta wait for that damn warning to wear off. Be so scared if I could get these guys to like me, but the best I can do is cordial. Oh no! Aragon loves me. Does Poland love me? No, Poland's still cordial. No, Poland, I'm going to go against my better judgment, proclaim a guarantee, and improve relations again, because I will make you love me. Love me. Alright, you're rivaled. So far, I've survived 15 years without being attacked by the Ottomans due to desperate alliances with some very, very big, scary people. Managed to get one of them to actually love me again, or love me. They're still frightened by me. They're cordial. They love me. That's good. So the big difference for those who don't play, do I have anybody currently neutral? So threatened, they're more likely to ally with me if, or just to keep me from attacking them. They won't actually really go to wars, defensive or offensive, unless it's a guaranteed thing on a defensive war. But threatened can sometimes also be more willing to vassalize under you, again, to keep protected. Neutral, kind of up in the air. Cordial, it means they are pretty much guaranteed to defend you if you get attacked, but very not likely to help you on the attack. Kind, if you're at kind and you have high enough, as close to 200 as possible, they're very likely to go to war with you against somebody so long as they don't have any reasons not to, like if they're in treaty or if they have good relations with your target. If they're in debt, that can be a big detractor, but generally kind means that they will help you in your wars. And we're going to improve relations here with Wallachia, just to keep it likely. They don't have a whole lot of men, only about, they can usually only field about 5,000, but 5,000 more than I had otherwise. And I'm going to go ahead and start integrating Athens now that they're at 200. My diplomat comes back, because that'll give me yet another province. The big thing with the Byzantines is you want to get as many sea provinces as fast as possible. Once I integrate Athens, damn it, Venice is allied with. Oh no, they are allied with Aragon. Oh, holy crap! I didn't even realize that. So the nice thing about being the Byzantines is all these islands here are Greek Orthodox, which means Orthodox zealots, Greek patriots, and Greek nationalists all have a chance of popping. If they do, you are the closest Greek Orthodox nation, so they will always spawn you. It happens often kind of in the background, like I didn't even notice Rhodes popped over to me. I now have Rhodes. Cyprus can do it, Crete, Naxos can, and then Corfu also can, although generally speaking harsh treatment is used to keep them, but that makes me really excited. So what I'll probably do is try to get into a war with Venice where I'm not also fighting Aragon, because Aragon is now, let me see. The other nice thing about being the Byzantines, and to try to help you along, is you get pops every once in a while that'll either give you 50 Diplo power, or 50 various types of powers, or take 25 away. As you can see here, Orthodox Zealots popping up, trying to help in the Ottomans. But so yeah, that helps the Byzantines keep their power to allow them to try and roughly stay on par with Western tech nations on technology, and eventually try and overcome the Ottomans through technology, which currently isn't really happening all that well. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead because I can really use the extra diplomat. Grab my first diplomatic idea. Next one will also be really nice, because that will help my core creation, which will allow me to go to war with the various nations and try and take their territory. Don't have to worry so much against the Ottomans. I have cores, all of Greece here, and then I get the mission. I start getting missions to take large chunks. Like I'll get a mission to recover the West Balkans, which will be up in here. Recover the Eastern Balkans, and that'll start giving me cores in mass against the Ottoman. First goal, obviously, is recovering Greece, and then Bulgaria goes as next. Is my usual order. Because if I can get them completely off the western half and build up my navy, then I can just use this little blockade against the land bridge and keep them on that side. In fact, when you go to war with them, strategy is sometimes to lure them over, bring like troops here, and then lure them to the eastern side, and then retreat to the west, and then just freely conquer their western provinces while they have to kind of walk all the way around up through their allies, back over and down. In the meantime, hopefully running into your allies along the way. That is generally Byzantine anti-Ottoman strategy. Sadly, the roads does not really give me that much. Don't want peasants strength up, so I'll eat the power. They'll pay for their treachery, Athens! Oop. That event, the King of Burgundy dies. If Burgundy's king... Holy... I have never seen it all go to Savoy. Generally what happens is it's split between France, Savoy, and Austria. Here, though, Savoy must have been the only one in a royal marriage with them at the time. But Burgundy starts with King Charles Bourgogne, who does not have an heir. And historically, he died in battle. And Burgundy was split between France and Austria. France getting the Franche-Comté region. Actually, it does look like they got 2 provinces here. And then generally they get all this, and then Austria gets this. It happens in game if you ever have a king as Burgundy and you go into battle and you die. They'll split it between your royal marriages. But it looks like Austria did not have one at this time around, because it almost entirely went to Savoy, who actually be quite terrifying. That should make Western Europe a very interesting game soon. And because of the way it's inherited, you immediately get cores, so there's no like revolt risk for it to try and be retaken as another country, or for rebels to come up and try to form their own country. It'll stay that way for about 50 years. Starting in the 1500s, events will start happening for the Netherlands to break out from whoever owns these provinces, and that's if they're not already formed. Gelre, Utrecht, and I believe East Frisia, or there are 3 provinces up here that start out as a single province, that if they get enough, they can form the Netherlands. And then they get pops to try and help them get the rest back from whoever owns the Dutch region. So yeah, that's one of the cooler events to see happen in the game if you're playing around in Europe. It doesn't happen if you are Burgundy. If you are Burgundy, then you either get an heir in time, or you will just get a different noble house in power based on your royal marriages. You don't have to actually lose your country. The Burgundy game I played, where I became the Netherlands, I managed to solidify this entire area up here. I ended up selling France all of the French region so they wouldn't keep going to war with me. Worked out pretty well. The Dutch get really strong. Their late game is pretty impressive. Once they get their ideas rolling, they can wield enough ships to challenge Great Britain. Not just England, but like Great Britain's ship fleet size. And they get enough trade events to let them control a bunch of trade. So if they end up expanding into the colonies, and they can just become a very dominant empire. And I proved it by basically taking over. I took over the lowlands, most of Hanover, Westphalia, basically everything west of Germany, of the German region. I took all this junk as the Dutch, just because their ideas are fierce. They're a fun nation to form. I also like to occasionally play Brandenburg or the Teutons, form Prussia. Prussia gets a lot of really cool ideas and event pops, and then their Prussian idea tree is really powerful for our army. They get a 20% discipline bonus, which means they deal additional 20% damage in battle. So if you take all the right ideas, you can get to about 150% discipline easily without taking a discipline leader or anything like that. They become very frightening on land. Other things I've played, if you guys have watched the multiplayer stream, occasionally you'll see the Scandinavia game, where I own Denmark, Norway, Sweden. All of it you see here is Novgorod. I've carved the Livonians, the Teutons, and basically down to Pomerania. And I've also grabbed this much of Lithuania in that game. The goal is to just, as Catholic Scandinavia, to crush out the Orthodox Muscovites. So I took quality and religious ideas and trade ideas, because I also control all the Baltic Sea trade nodes and the North Sea, and my buddy who's Great Britain, and he and I are constantly competing for Antwerpen. But some really fun empires can be built in this game. It just takes a lot of time. Enough rambling for now. Let's go to my diplomacy. 5 more years for that bloody warning. Let's do the time warp again. See if anything else happens. Really wanting Patriots to rise up, but they keep doing harsh treatment. Up to 1.1. I wonder if harsh treatment's already been applied or not. Okay, because of obscurantism. Harsh treatment? Yeah, harsh treatment would... Without harsh treatment, they'd probably be at about 6% chance to pop. The Naxos, because Naxos is an independent Greek nation, they're very minimal. Although I'm not surprised Orthodox zealots don't have a chance to pop, seeing as not the state religion. Violence never solved anything. That's a lot. Wait. The Ottomans. Pain in my ears. Been rather docile now that I'm not conquerable, and ooh, that's really nice, cause that will speed this up. It take far shorter time, but yeah, their main mission right now is to vassalize Wallachia, allied with me, and because I'm so much bigger than they are, I would take control, meaning that I would then call in Muscovy, Poland, Aragon, who controls Naples. So those 4 nations, on top of possibly getting Bosnia to join in, they would easily be facing up to 70,000 men. And because it'd be an attack, there's no guarantee that the Akkionu, the Karakionu, Crimea, or Algiers would be there to help them. Would very likely end up on their own. Let's see here. We are going to... What do we got here? Church is the large landowner, and this has brought a great deal of wealth to the church. The non-possessors claim the church is being corrupted by this great wealth. Their opponents argue that the church needs this wealth to carry out its holy mission. The key thing is the church isn't really a big taxpayer. If it was forced to give its land away, it would move it into the hands of people we can tax. The downside would be the church would have less wealth to perform its mission. No, you know what? We're going to support the church. I'm going to be like hardcore Orthodox zealot. The national ideas for the Byzantines really supports that kind of a play. They get some missionary boosts, and I want to see the Orthodox Church come back. The goal then would be to restore the Pentarchy, which would require eventually me taking Jerusalem, Alexandria, and Rome. And then I can restore the schism, and basically that means Orthodox can be converted. Like almost all Catholic churches start converting over to Orthodox. In one game, a buddy of mine wiped out Catholicism, and I helped him. We were 2 Orthodox powers, and by 1600s there was no Catholic, Reformed, or Protestant church. Orthodox ruled from sea to shining sea. Pretty fun. Alright. Oh, what? Ah! New heir. Oh god, I never get good heirs. Let me see here. Decisions. Pass the Liquor Act. Yeah, you know what? I like Texas. Gonna boost. No, we'll boost again. Wow. Venice is now fighting the Emperor. Sadly, they are still allied with Aragon, otherwise I would take this opportunity to war against them. Aragon, sadly, is back to just being cordial. Send you... improving. You're no longer... you're back down to cordial. It's interesting. Still at court. Since... oh, my military leader died. You are a good general. You only had to fight one war, but you fought it. Philemon Diogenes. It's a cool name. Greek guy. Another really cool thing is if you're Greece, or if you're Byzantines, and you end up retaking Greece, and as you take chunks, you get decisions that involve renaming them. Reestablishing the tame system renames everything back to its original Greek name, which is really cool to get to happen. Second. Pause. Teaches me to go into another window with his unpaused. Can't see him. Ah, trade cast us against the Caraman. Where? Sorry about this. Give me a moment here. Okay. Bring this down a bit. Invest in my second idea, but I think I'm going to trade off tech idea, tech idea, tech idea. See, the churches gathered in the Great Synod. They're asking for support, certain privileges in return for helping fight anti-feudal heresies that are stalking our land. Help the church keep the people in their place. We grant the church privileges. 5% Pentarch authority. sit in the toilet for a very, very long time. More here, and I can try going to war. Serbia. January, actually. So, yeah, January 8th, that worked off. Yeah, I'm helping, if you can hear that, bloop, bloop, I'm helping somebody in Skype learn about the game. A friend of mine, he's slowly learning the more intricate ropes. Aim of keeping trying to get these guys to love me. I'll need to fight wars. I really wish I knew what the background mechanic was, like what makes them start changing, because that is the biggest pain in my tuchus, is watching them go back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna be so upset if on January 9th those jerks rewarned me. So we're gonna pause on the 8th. Oh wow, talk about timing. Athens integrates just in time, and they are a Byzantine core, a Greek core, and an Orthodox core, so no peasants. No revolts whatsoever. Still don't like me, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually send it that. Improve relations. Whoops. Oh, they integrated an axis. Damn them. Corfu. Try and do it to Corfu. Okay, so the warning has worn off. Serbia has been warned by the Ottomans. That's funny. Make sure I haven't been rewarned. Nope. Serbia has no allies. There's nobody guaranteeing them. So... Wait, what? We were not warned. Yeah,